हाँ आणि स्टॉप शेअर स्क्रीन बंद होतोय आता नीट
केलंय ना?
केलंय.
हॅलो हॅलो
स्पीकर
हॅलो
बोला.
हॅलो गुड आफ्टरनून. हॅलो
झूम वर जाऊन कॉलवर इंटरनेट यायला पाहिजे ना. झूम कुठे आहे?
ऐकू येतं.
Good afternoon. Are you able to hear me? Hello. Okay. Yes, ma'am. Okay. Fine.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Hello. Yes, you are able to hear me, na? Clearly. May I start with the lecture, please? Hello. 13 more are waiting.
This is the chats. आता मी काम करतो. इकडे ठेवतो. So you can see.
Yeah, I can start. Okay. Hello, today we'll be doing the revision of the chapter straight lines. You will be having that chapter for the unit test. So you know that every linear equation in x and y represents a straight line. Hello, hello, hello.
हाँ इकडे सर डॉट इकडे नाही कॅन्सल
आणि दाब दाब
हाँ
You know, every linear equation in x and y represents a straight line whose form is, you know, ax plus by plus c is equal to 0, where a, b, c both, I mean all are real numbers and a and b are not 0 simultaneously. Then this equation represents a straight line. Then any equation which is any equation of the line passing through the origin is of the form y is equal to mx or ax plus by is equal to 0. Correct? Ax plus by is equal to 0. Here the constant term is absent. Now point number 3 is, if I take points x1, y1 and x2, y2 on the straight line, then the slope of the line is given by y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. Slope is equal to y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. See, voice is not coming. Okay, I have to close the color window. So I'll get more space to write. Okay, fine, no problem. I will do it. Thanks. See, are we supposed to write down? I think ma'am is recording the lecture and she will be, yeah, voice is clear now. Thank you very much. And the thing is, I will scroll up. I know. See, the thing is, madam is going to share the recording later. All right. So you will get all this in the form of notes. All right. We don't have so much time to repeat the lecture. Is that okay? See, I don't mind starting complex numbers, but I have been told to do straight lines today. If you want, I can take complex numbers tomorrow. Absolutely no problem. Because you have an exam day after tomorrow, na? I will speak to sir and I will definitely take complex number tomorrow for sure. Okay. Now the next point is, if I take a straight line whose inclination is theta. Now what is an inclination? It is the angle made by the line with the positive direction of x-axis. Then theta is called the inclination of the line. Tan theta gives you the slope of the line. Now if theta is acute, slope is positive. If theta is obtuse, slope of the line is negative. If theta is 0 degrees, that the line is horizontal, parallel to the x-axis, then slope is equal to 0. And if theta is 90 degrees, that if the line is vertical, that is parallel to the y-axis, the slope is infinite or slope does not exist, because in general, if theta is an inclination, tan theta gives you slope of the line. So tan 90 being infinity, any vertical line will have infinite slope, any horizontal line will have 0 slope. If theta is acute, slope is positive. Theta is obtuse, the slope is negative. Now what are the slopes of equally inclined lines? This question is asked very often. Equally inclined lines. Equally inclined का मतलब है, they make equal inclination with the x-axis. You are going to write all this? Will you be writing all this? Hello? Hemangi ma'am, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Achha, just my request is what I'm writing. If I save this and then, I will be making in the form of notes and you can send them later.
Yes, ma'am. I can surely send all the notes as well as the recording later on, ma'am.
Yeah, because the thing is, sir told me to revise the entire chapter because they have this chapter for the unit test college. And if they keep writing, then I may not be able to do the entire chapter today. That is the reason.
No, ma'am. You can continue, ma'am. I can later on send you all the notes.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. Welcome. What are the slopes of the equally inclined lines? The inclinations being 45 degrees or 135 degrees, the slopes will be plus or minus 1. It will be either tan 45 or tan 135. The slopes of equally inclined lines are plus or minus 1. Just remember this. I am discussing all the points right from the beginning. Now, who will tell me equation of x-axis? What is equation of x-axis, bolo? Correct. It is y is equal to 0. And equation of y-axis is x is equal to 0. Super. Then, suppose if I give you the point whose coordinates are a comma b, and I ask you what is the equation of a line parallel to the x-axis passing through this point, parallel to the x-axis. जब भी देखा parallel to the x-axis, equation should be y is equal to constant. So constant is the y coordinate of that point. So y is equal to b will be the equation of the line parallel to the x-axis passing through a comma b. And the equation of the line parallel to y-axis passing through the same point will be x is equal to constant, that is x is equal to a. Because this you need. You know what is x is equal to 4? How is the line? Who can describe this? X is equal to constant is a line parallel to the y-axis at a distance of 4 units. Vertical line hai, at a distance of 4 units to its right. Agar yahi hota x is equal to -4, I would have said it's a line parallel to the y-axis at a distance of 4 units, but to its left. I will never say distance as negative, but right or left will tell you whether x is +4 or -4. Similarly, if I give you y is equal to
कैंसिल करो, कैंसिल
नहीं है. Learn, I don't know. 1 minute. Hello, Hemangi ma'am. Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
Hello. I got the screen back. It had disappeared. Now, are you able to hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Great. Now, the next point is, I told you about equally inclined lines. Now, if the two lines are such that their slopes are m1 and m2, and if theta is the angle between them, then tan theta is mod of m1 minus m2 upon 1 plus m1 m2. This gives you the angle between the lines. Okay, when theta is the inclination of the line, m1 and m2 are the slopes of the two lines. This is another formula of angle between the two lines. Now the second point is, who will tell me how do you find the x-intercept of the line? Tell me, how do you find x-intercept of the line? What do you do? Correct. Very, very good. You are prepared well. Put y is equal to 0 in equation of the line. And for y-intercept, you will put x is equal to 0 in the equation of the line. But basically, what are the intercepts? What are the intercepts? I will show you in the figure. Now, if this is the given line, which cuts x-axis at a comma 0, then a becomes the x-intercept of the line. And if this cuts y-axis at 0 comma b, then b is the y-intercept of the line. Okay, so to get the x-intercept, that is the reason, because the remaining coordinates are 0. For point on x-axis, we put y equal to 0. For point on y-axis, we put x is equal to 0. Correct? So that is how we find the intercept of the lines. Now, just because I am discussing both the intercepts, what is the equation of the line in double intercept form below? In double intercept form, what is it? Correct, very good. X upon x-intercept plus y upon y-intercept is equal to 1. That is the equation of the line in double intercept form. Now, we have equation of the line in point slope form. If I give you the line, the point is x1, y1 and the slope of the line is m, then equation of the line is y minus y1 is equal to m into bracket x minus x1. Okay, this is called slope point form. Now the second is, if m is the slope of the line and c is the y-intercept of the line, then equation of this line is y is equal to mx plus c. This is called slope-intercept form. Slope-intercept form, right? Now what is a normal form? Normal form. The normal form of a line is with respect to the normal. Normal means perpendicular. See, this is a straight line whose equation we are going to find. Now, if I draw the perpendicular from the origin on the line, this is the normal. Now, see, this normal makes an angle alpha with the positive direction of x-axis. And if P is the length of the perpendicular, P is the length of the normal and alpha is the inclination of the normal, then equation of the line in its normal form is x cos alpha plus y sin alpha is equal to P. X cos alpha plus y sin alpha is equal to P. This is the normal form. Okay. Now, I will be discussing, if you take a triangle ABC, triangle ABC, now you tell me what is its orthocenter? Who knows what is the orthocenter of the triangle? It is a point of concurrence of what? Superb, altitudes. Point of concurrence of altitudes. Altitude means perpendicular from A on BC, then B on AC, and the third will be this. Correct? So all the three altitudes meet at orthocenter H. So if somebody tells me to get the equation of the the coordinates of the orthocenter. Now suppose if I name the altitudes as AD and BE, AD and BE, and solve them simultaneously, I get the coordinates of the orthocenter. Now how will I, suppose anybody gives me the coordinates of A, coordinates of B and coordinates of C. A, B, C are given to me. So what will be my first step? Find slope BC. Second step, minus 1 upon slope BC will be slope AD. Because when the lines are mutually perpendicular, product of the slopes is minus 1. So I know the slope of AD, and AD passes through A. So A agar x1 y1 pakda and slope of AD m pakda, so get equation of AD, correct? Get equation of AD in point slope form. Point slope form. Similarly, you will find slope of AC, then minus 1 upon slope of AC. That will be the slope of altitude BE, and BE passes through B. So again you will use point slope form and get equation of altitude BE. Then solve altitudes AD and BE simultaneously, equations, and get the orthocenter. Are you clear about how to get the orthocenter? And what is the shortcut? How do you find the orthocenter of a right angled triangle? Bolo. What is the orthocenter for a right angled triangle? The point itself at which the angle made is 90. Suppose ये vertices दिए हैं, this and this, and ये right angle triangle है. तो जो point पे right angle बनता है, that itself is the orthocenter. You don't have to do any calculation. That's correct. And what is the circumcenter of this right angle triangle? Who knows? Yes, absolutely right. Right angle vertex. And what is the circumcenter? बोलो. Orthocenter तो ये point हो गया. Superb. It is the midpoint of hypotenuse that will give you the circumcenter. Calculation करना ही नहीं है. And ये है orthocenter. CET में ना ऐसे ही questions आते हैं where you don't have to solve. You have to just know this. Okay. So this is about orthocenter. Now we will be doing how to do the circumcenter. How do you get the circumcenter? तुम लोगों ने स्कूल में तो किया ही है distance formula से. If somebody gives me ABC, you would take coordinates of the circumcenter as h comma k, then PA equal to PB, distance formula, and PB is equal to PC, another distance formula. Equate the two and solve them simultaneously and get the coordinates of P. Now, if somebody asks you how to get the equation of the perpendicular bisector of BC, कैसे करोगे? You know B, you know C, so you can get the midpoint of BC using midpoint formula. So first is find midpoint BC. Second, find slope BC. Third, minus 1 upon slope BC. P is the circumcenter, because circumcenter is the point of concurrence of all the three perpendicular bisectors of the sides. Okay, so minus 1 upon slope BC is going to be slope PE. So I know the slope and I know the midpoint of BC, which is E. Yeah. So slope I know, point I know, so I can get slope point form. Say I get equation of perpendicular bisector of side BC. समझा सबको? Are you clear? Everybody understood? Okay, you want me to explain again how to get the perpendicular bisector, how to get the equation of perpendicular bisector. I have given you the step. अगर मुझे BC का perpendicular bisector का मतलब क्या है? Perpendicular है and passing through the midpoint of BC. So BC का midpoint निकालो, that is a point E. And BC का slope निकालो, उसका negative reciprocal will be the slope of the perpendicular. So PE का slope मुझे पता है and PE is passing through E, which is the midpoint of BC. So I know the point, I know the slope. So I will use slope point form to get the equation of the perpendicular bisector of side BC. Am I clear? Somebody had said explain, Aishwarya, na? Okay, great. Then I will go to the next point. I finished altitude. I finished, you know how to find the slope of the side. वो तो मैं y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1 you have already done. Then how do you find the equation of the median of triangle ABC? बोलो. How do you find equation of the median? This is the median. Again, point of concurrence of the medians is called, bolo, is called what? Superb, centroid. Very good. But we already know x1 plus x2 plus x3 upon 3, y1 plus y2 plus y3 upon 3. So if anybody gives me the vertices, I can get centroid directly. Correct? But still, if I want equation of the median passing through A, तो मैं पहले BC का midpoint निकालूं, वो D है. I know A, I know D. So I can use either 2 points form or I can find the slope AD. Slope AD निकालो, which is my M, and AD passes through A, which is my x1, y1. तो मुझे M पता है, x1, y1 पता है, तो I will use slope point form y minus y1. You know the slope point form, no? Y minus y1 is equal to M into bracket x minus x1. I will use this and get equation of any median. So we are sorted with altitude, we are sorted with perpendicular bisector, we are sorted with slope of the side or median from any point. Now, do you know what is an in-center? For your information, I'm asking you, what is an in-center? Who knows what is an in-center of the triangle? Bolo. Superb. You are very well prepared. Very good. We don't call intersection because when two are there, we call intersection. When more than two are there, we say concurrence. So angle bisector means bisector of angle A, bisector of angle B, and bisector of angle C. Correct? ये दोनों equal है. Then this is your in-center of the triangle ABC. Okay? Are you clear? Okay. Now, we will be solving a few sums. Achha, before I do that, do you know that if this is a straight line whose equation is ax plus by plus c is equal to 0, and this is a point x1, y1. Suppose if I call this point as P. This is PM. So what is this PM? Tell me. It is the length of the perpendicular from P on the line L. ये line L है. So what is the formula? No, M is the foot of the perpendicular. Foot नीचे रहता है. Foot of the perpendicular is M. Correct? और ये सम हमेशा आता है. कोई भी कॉलेज का पेपर लो, foot of the perpendicular पूछते ही है. हाँ? So पहले हम लोग फॉर्मूला देखते हैं. This length of the perpendicular, equation of the line था ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. And the point P was x1, y1. So x के जगह x1, y के जगह y1. So mod of ax1 plus by1 plus c upon square root of a square plus b square. So many units is the length of the perpendicular. अगर ये origin से है, तो मेरा x1 and y1 will both are 0, 0, correct? Huh? So the formula will come only mod of c upon the root of a square plus b square. तो अलग से करने की जरूरत नहीं. मेरा x1 and y1 0, 0 होगा. Correct? So this will be the length of the perpendicular from the origin on any line. Ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. And ये दो लाइंस है, हाउ आर द लाइंस, दे आर पैरेलल टू ईच अदर। इसका इक्वेशन है a1x प्लस b1y प्लस c1 इज इक्वल टू 0। इसका इक्वेशन है a1x प्लस b1y प्लस c2 इज इक्वल टू 0। अभी कॉलेज एग्जाम में क्या करते हैं मालूम है, ये अगर ये इसका इक्वेशन दिया 2x प्लस 3y प्लस 5 इज इक्वल टू 0, तो घुमाने के लिए ना they will not give you 2 and 3, they will write 4x plus 6y plus 11 is equal to 0 ऐसा देंगे। and we think their slopes are equal, तो हम लोग ये c1 and ये c2 directly उठाते हैं, which is wrong। we have to have x and y के coefficients absolutely identical। तो ये 2x है तो ये भी 2x ही होना चाहिए, ये 3y है तो 3y ही होना चाहिए। so what we do to this equation, we divide by 2, so 2x plus 3y plus 11 upon 2 is equal to 0। so ये दोनों जुड़वा बहने हुई, देखो x and y। then ये मेरा हो गया c1 and ये मेरा हो गया c2। so this is my c1 and this is my c2 and a is 2 and b is 3, a1 and b1 में ये, you understand, this is c1 and ये है c2। okay, so now we say the formula is mod of c1 minus c2 upon square root of a square plus b square so many units is the distance between the parallel lines। yes, ratios equal नहीं चलेगा, you have to have the identical coefficients। ये तो बहुत बार गलती होती है। okay, oh okay, also came in JEE। okay, I just wanted to tell you the common mistakes which you should not be doing। now I will take one sum which is there in every college exam। कोई भी कॉलेज का एग्जाम ले लो, ये टाइप का सम होता ही है। जैसे to find yes on screen I will show you। yes beta, I will show you, just let me complete this। to find coordinates of foot of the perpendicular from a minus 2 comma 3 on the line 3x, I'm sorry, I'll draw only। ये लाइन दिया है 3x minus y minus 1 is 0, पॉइंट A है -2, 3, यहाँ से ये है परपेंडिकुलर एंड ये है फूट ऑफ द परपेंडिकुलर। सो अपने को m के कोऑर्डिनेट्स निकालने हैं। ओके, दिस इज द प्रॉब्लम, टू गेट द कोऑर्डिनेट्स ऑफ पॉइंट m। कैसे करोगे? पहले स्लोप ऑफ द लाइन दिस, अभी हम लोग ओरली करते हैं। इट इज माइनस कोएफिशिएंट ऑफ x अपॉन कोएफिशिएंट ऑफ y। दिस इज द फॉर्मूला to get the slope of this line। so minus, what is the coefficient of x? 3 upon what is the coefficient of y? -1। so मेरा ये लाइन का स्लोप आया 3, करेक्ट? so slope of the given line is 3। how is am perpendicular to the given line? so what will be slope of am? bolo, slope of am -1/3, negative reciprocal of that line n, -1/3, correct? अभी a point है -2, 3 and ये मेरा m है जो मैं समझो पकड़ती हूँ h, k। so what is the slope of am? bolo, slope am, it is y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1। so slope of m है मेरा -1/3 is k minus 3 upon h plus 2, correct? क्रॉस मल्टीप्लाई करो। so you will have 3k 3k minus 9 is minus h and minus 2. So that gives you h plus 3k is equal to 7. This is my equation number 1. Equation number 2, mh comma k lies on 3x minus y minus 1 is 0. See, अपने को m निकालना है, मतलब we have to get two unknowns. So we need two equations. Correct? Everybody clear? mh comma k lies on the line. So x के जगह h ना y के जगह k. So you will have 3h minus k minus 1 is equal to 0. So that is 3h minus k is equal to 1. This is my equation number 2. 3h minus k is equal to 1 is my equation number 2. So we have to just solve them simultaneously. So what I'll do now, ये 3h minus k is equal to 1 है, ये equation number 2 को I'll multiply by 3. I'll multiply by 3. So I will have 9h minus 3k is equal to 3. And इसके नीचे जो अपना पहला equation आया था h plus 3k is equal to 7. तो ये add कर. So this will cancel. You will have 10h is equal to 10 implies h is 1. So abhi substitute karo, h is 1. Therefore 3h minus k is equal to 1 implies k is 2. So coordinates of m, that is foot of the perpendicular, are 1, 2. Is there any doubt? Please understand. Please understand if you have any. Yeah, is it clear? Very good. Chalo, very good. Now let me ask you, what is the, you're most welcome, beta, most welcome. Now I want to see the another type of problem which is asked is, just excuse me because this is for the first time I'm using the tab. I'm very open with you. It will take 1 or 2 lectures for me to practice. So please excuse me on that. Okay. A, B, C, D. Suppose if this is a rhombus, I give you the coordinates of A and coordinates of C. How do you get equation of diagonal AC and diagonal BD? It is a rhombus, ABCD. Coordinates of A are given, coordinates of C are given. So, pehle slope AC nikalo. And you know point A. Slope AC को मैंने M पकड़ा, point A को मैंने x1 y1 या 2 point form तो तुम लोगों को सबको आता है ना? Either you can use 2 point form or y minus y1 is equal to m into bracket x minus x1. ये point slope form or y minus y1 upon y2 minus y1 is equal to x minus x1 upon x2 minus x1. You can write this part नीचे and ये part ऊपर also. This is 2 points form. Okay, you can use any form and this will give you this will give you equation of AC. Okay, now I want equation of BD. कैसे निकालो? Diagonal BD. Who will tell me? Correct. Diagonals of a rhombus bisect each other at right angles. At right angles. मतलब slope BD will be -1 upon slope AC. AC का तो slope मेरे पास है, मतलब BD का भी आया. And BD passes through midpoint of AC also. तो अगर मैं midpoint of AC निकालूं, तो you know the point and you know the slope, so you can get slope point form. Correct? Is that clear? Everybody? So that is how I get equations of both the diagonals. Okay? All of you are clear? Now can I give you, take this sum, find the equation of the line passing through the point 2 comma minus 3. I'll give you, find equations of the lines 1 through 2 comma minus 3, 1 parallel to x-axis. Second, parallel to y-axis. Third, inclination of the line is 135 degrees. तीनों का equation देना मुझे. You can tell me orally also. चलेगा. You want to try? You got it? Or should I tell you? See, when a point is given ना, पहले समझो, parallel to x पूछा रे पूछा, parallel to x पूछा रे पूछा कि तुम लोगों का हाथ जाना चाहिए y is equal to parallel to y पूछा रे पूछा कि you have to write x is equal to y is equal to y coordinate minus 3 is the equation. Parallel to y तो x is equal to 2. Perfect है. And if inclination is 135, मतलब your slope is tan of 135, which is minus 1. Correct? So you know the slope and you know the point. So y minus y1 is equal to slope into bracket x minus x1. Samjha? So y plus 3 is minus x plus 2. Somebody has got it right, I think. So your equation is x plus y plus 1 is equal to 0. This is the third equation. So this is the first answer, the second answer, and the third answer. Got it? Okay. Is this speed okay with you all? Because I'm doing revision and you have got exams, if you want me to go slowly, I can go slowly also. There is no problem. Huh? Just feel free to tell me. Okay. Now, another problem. Find equation of the line whose inclination is 120 and x-intercept is 7. Go ahead. Okay, Manas Kulkarni says that I have to go slowly. Okay, Manas, anything that I should explain again? See, the dates of the unit test will, sir will tell you. I have no idea. Manas, have you understood everything? Yes, in center, I will be explaining better. I'm just finishing the problems which I'm supposed to, and then I will definitely come back to in center. Yes. Anything else that you want? Okay. Please go ahead with this. Thank you, Manas. Yeah. Rajita, I'll get back for this in center for sure. Equation of the line, inclination is 120. What does this mean? What will be the slope? Tan of 120. What is tan of 120 bolo? You know how to find na tan of 120? कोई formula use करने की जरूरत नहीं है. 11th का कोई formula नहीं लगता है. You have to just think when the angle is obtuse ना, उसका supplement निकालो. 120 का supplementary angle है 60 degrees. तो tan 60 सोचो, tan 60 √3 है, उसको minus sign लगा, हो गया minus √3. Correct? So minus of square root of 3 is the slope, and if the x-intercept is 7, means point is 7, 0. So you can use this point form y minus y1 is equal to slope into bracket x minus x1. You understood? All of you are clear? You have to get the slope, you have to get the point. Anybody gives you the x-intercept, that 0 is the point. Anybody gives you y-intercept, 0 comma, that becomes the point. So you get the point, you get the slope, use point slope form to get the equation of the line. Is that clear? Everybody clear? You want me to solve this further? This y is minus root 3x, 723. So you can take on the other form, root 3x plus y. This is not required. This I'm just showing you in case. But I think this everybody can do it. Right? Huh? Okay. Now I'll give you a nice sum. Try this. Find equations of the lines which contain point A 1, 3 and sum of the intercepts as 0. Find the equations of the lines which contain 1, 3 and sum of the intercepts are 0. Chalo. You can take your time. शॉर्टकट भी है, वो भी दिखाऊंगी बाद में. ये तो डबल इंटरसेप्ट फॉर्म है. Are you trying? You got both? What are the values of A and B, bolo? Tell me. 2 and minus 2. और कुछ? See, you have to just be logical. This is 1, 3. So sum of the intercepts is 0. So it will go like this. If x is negative, y will be positive. If x is positive, y will be negative. That is, वो तो possible ही नहीं है यहाँ से. First quadrant में point है. एक equation I think सबका आया है, right? x minus y plus 2 is equal to 0. ये सबको आया है लगता है. This I think everybody got, na? This you understood what I did? I made use of double intercept form. X upon A plus y upon B is equal to 1. I multiplied throughout by AB. So ये 1 after I substitute x as raised hand. Yes. Yes. Somebody is saying something. Hello? Hello? Hello. Somebody has got both the answers right. Anyway, I'm explaining. See, I'll explain from the beginning. X ke jagah 1, Y ke jagah 3, because the line contains this point, matlab point is on the line. So X ke jagah 1, now Y ke jagah 3. Correct? So यहाँ आया LCM AB. So B plus 3A upon AB आएगा, cross multiply करके ये आएगा. Correct? तो अभी, see, I will cancel the answer. I'll show you how I get this answer. हाँ, एक मिनट. हाँ, ये गया. अभी B plus 3A is equal to AB आया. तो they are, if sum of the intercepts is 0, मतलब if X is the X intercept and A is the X intercept and B is the Y intercept, then A you can put it as minus B. A you can put it as minus B. So this is B के जगह B, यहाँ डालो minus B and यहाँ भी डालो minus B. So you will have minus B square, correct? यहाँ डालो, so minus 3B आएगा, correct? Are you getting? So you will get two values of B, not only one. Somebody is writing that they got only one value because you missed the value of B as 0. That's why. You will have B square minus 2B is 0. You understood? So when you take B common, it is B minus 2 is 0. So either B is 0 or B is 2. So when B is 0, A is also 0. There is nothing like minus of 0. Na? And when B is 2, A is minus 2. Can I, somebody is writing? Okay, okay. You understood, na? But it is one of the options. Correct? So अगर X intercept and Y intercept both are 0, 0, मतलब तुम लोगों का point आया 0, 0. X intercept is 0 and Y intercept is 0. Correct? तो ये तुम लोगों का एक point है, Y is equal to 0. दूसरा है 1,3. So the slope becomes 3 minus 0 upon 1 minus 0. And the line is passing through the origin. So एक equation तुम लोगों का आएगा y is equal to 3x. Correct? And दूसरा I think you had all got correct. B is 2, means A is minus 2 and B is 2. So x upon x intercept plus y upon y intercept is equal to 1. ये सबको आया. Right? So multiplying throughout by negative 2. So you will have x minus y is equal to minus 2. ये सबको आया था. Only somebody had missed one of the options. Are you clear about this sum also? Have you followed? Very good. Is this speed okay now? Now, before I do the next sum, I think I will explain our in center once. I'm sorry. Rujita wants it. In center का मतलब है, if I take a triangle ABC, bisector of angle A, bisector of angle B, and bisector of angle C. Bisector means you have to show these two equal, and these two equal. So this is the in center. It is the point of concurrence of the angle bisectors, internal angle bisectors of a triangle. Okay? And you remember, like थोड़ा extension ऐसा है कि इसको अगर मैंने perpendicular डाला, so ये in radius हो जाता है. It touches all three sides. ऐसे. Oh sorry. Oh yeah, sorry. Huh? Hello? Okay. Understood? Okay, now everybody clear about from Puja masterclass to all panelists. Madam, please let me in. Okay. Can I give you the next sum now to try? Will you please try? Find equations of the lines such that sum of the intercepts, simple sum जो हमने 9, 10 में किए वो करने से अच्छा है कि we'll do something different, okay? Sum of the intercepts is 1 and product of the intercepts is -6. Will you try? Sum of the intercepts is 1. हमेशा याद रखो, डबल इंटरसेप्ट फॉर्म याद ही रखो, ये है जिसमें ये है x इंटरसेप्ट, ये है y इंटरसेप्ट. सो सम ऑफ द इंटरसेप्ट्स है मतलब a plus b is 1 and product of them is -6. So you can find, you do it, b you put it as 1 minus a in this equation and go ahead. Is everybody doing it? Everybody solving? You substituted b as 1 minus a there. So a into b को हटा के 1 minus a डाला is equal to -6. So a minus a square is equal to -6. So a square minus a minus 6 is equal to 0. Factors किए a minus 3 and a plus 2. You got it? So the values of a are 3 or -2. So when a is 3, b आएगा -2. And when a is -2, b आएगा 3. So you have to consider both the cases. See, in every case, their sum is 1 and their product is -6. Therefore, the required equations are Pehla equation, I'll use the first case. So it is x upon x intercept plus y upon y intercept is equal to 1. ये simplify करना है. And दूसरा है x upon x intercept plus y upon y intercept is equal to 1. Correct? So I think most of you have got it right. Here you can multiply throughout by 6. So ये आएगा 2x. You are multiplying by 6, so 3 will cancel. Here you are multiplying by 6, correct? So minus 3 by hoga is equal to 6. 2x minus 3y is equal to 6. That is 2x minus 3y minus 6 is equal to 0. Correct? ये पहला आ गया. And here also you multiply by minus 6. अगर multiply by minus 6 है तो ये आ गया 3x. You are multiplying each term by minus 6. So minus 2y is equal to minus 6. So यहाँ लेके plus 6 is equal to 0. So these are the two equations. All of you got it? Anybody still solving? I can wait. Got it. Very good. Have you learned determinants? Have you learned determinants? No. Okay. Because there is something called condition for concurrent lines. You know what are, how do you show 3 lines are concurrent? अगर हम लोगों ने determinants नहीं किया है, फिर भी they can ask, what do you mean by concurrent lines? See, it's like this. If I give you equations of 3 lines, and now 2 coplanar lines, they will always intersect at a point. But when the third line comes, it may pass through this, or it may not pass through the point of intersection of the two. It can go like this also. So these are, see, this is the area that is formed. This is the triangle that is formed. Here they meet at a point. So such lines are called concurrent lines. And these are called non-concurrent lines. Okay? All lines passing through the same point. तो उसका logic क्या है मालूम है? ये जो point रहता है, this is not called point of intersection. This is called, yes, you are right, Manas. This is called point of concurrence. अभी ये जो point है, सब lines पे lie करेगा. Will lie on all lines. So don't you think all lines will have the common solution? So such equations are called consistent equations. Equations are called consistent equations. Lines are called concurrent lines. They have a common solution. अगर तुम लोगों को determinant होता तो I would have shown you the, yes, somebody knows it, very good. Yes, absolutely right. Agar equations, just for your knowledge, I am telling you because you will learn it soon. A1x plus B1y plus C1 is equal to 0. Yes, Kramer's will be B2y plus C2 is equal to 0. तुम लोगों ने cross multiplication method पढ़ा है. A3x plus B3y plus C3 is equal to 0. ये equations of the 3 lines given. So, अगर ये lines concurrent है, means ये 3 equations consistent है, so this value of the determinant, sooner or later you are going to learn this. पहला x का column है, A1, A2, A3, B1, B2, B3, C1, C2, C3. Just remember now, I am just showing you. Okay, this value of the determinant will be 0 if the lines are concurrent. Is that clear? Just keep in mind. Yes, you have it. Now I will be giving you one sum to try. Find the value of k if I want to write, please scroll up, okay? ये ले लो. I think Imangi ma'am will be sharing everything with you all better. Anyway, if you want, I can always छोटा करती हूँ, so you all can see this. I think you have copied, or should I? Have you copied? Hello? Okay, done. Then I'll give you the next sum. Find k if the distance of four comma one from the line 3x minus 4y plus k is equal to 0 is 2 units. Go ahead. I can draw the figure. This is 3x minus 4y plus k is equal to 0. ये है 0.4, 1 and इसका perpendicular distance है 2 units. What is the answer? Faint दिख रहा है. Somebody got it right. The answer is 2 and minus 18. The value of k is either 2 or minus 18. Somebody is right. Somebody got only 2. Because you have not taken a modulus sign into picture. See, distance is 2, which is equal to mod of a x1 plus b by 1 plus c upon root of a square plus b square. So point here x1 and y1, which is your 4 and 1. Correct? So you get 2. This is 12 minus 4, that is 8 plus k upon ये आया मेरा 5. You can multiply 10, sorry, 10, you can write plus or minus, is 8 plus k. So k plus 8 is 10 or k plus 8 is minus 10. So k is either 2 or k is minus 18. I think majority of the students have got only one answer. So when you remove the modulus sign, no, you're supposed to take plus or minus, or you can square both sides. But squaring both sides takes a long. So you know, at times when you have to square, it, otherwise, you know, if this is an integer, you can always remove the modulus sign and take plus or minus. Complete this, then I will give you the next sum to try. Please do this. If x-intercept is A and y-intercept is B, so you have to get the relation between A and B if the line is passing through 2, 3. This is your 0, B, A, 0, and the line is passing through 2, 3. No, not all are from the textbook. Some are from the textbook, some are not. Because textbook sums, they are very simple, very simple. And I have made it sure that you will be able to tackle any sum. Today you just go through the textbook and you will see that you are able to do all the sums because they are very simple sums. Okay, and I have covered everything. I have just touched now. Agar mujhe yahi sum puchna hai na, see, let me complete this. What will be intercept diya hai? So what will be the equation bolo? X upon x intercept plus y upon y intercept is equal to b. हाँ? अगर मुझे ये double intercept form में equation of the line है and the line is passing through 2, 3, x की जगह 2, y की जगह 3 is equal to 1. So you can convert A into B, or you know, यही अगर सवाल मुझे CET में पूछना है, so I can ask you what is the value of 2 upon A plus 3 upon B is equal to how much? I can give you 4 options: 1, 2, -1, D is 0. समझा? तो ultimately you will solve the sum and you will get this value. अगर in place of 2 upon A plus 3 upon B, I can always ask you 4 upon A plus 6 upon B. इसका value क्या होगा बोलो? What will be the value of 4? Yes, 2, because you will multiply throughout by 2. So this value, ऐसे same questions, you know, which are very simple, but they will convert the problem as CET problem and they will ask you as a MCQs. Is that clear? So you have to be very clear in understanding. Intercept दिया है तो double intercept लिखो. If the point is on the line, you then every point which lies on the line, its coordinates will satisfy equation of the line. Correct? Is that clear? नहीं उन्होंने नहीं किया, नहीं किया तो भी चलेगा, बिकॉज यू हैव एमसीक्यूज ओनली, सो यू विल बी आस्क्ड क्वेश्चन समवॉट लाइक दिस ओनली, जैसे मैंने ऑप्शंस दिए ना वैसे ही आता है, द वैल्यूज ऑफ के एंड ऑल. हाँ, ओके, नाउ डू दिस सम. I think the lecture is till 5:45 if I'm not mistaken. It's about 5 to 10 minutes more maybe. Yes, I can read out the question. Find the equation of the line passing through the intersection of the two lines. दो lines के equations दिए हैं. X plus y plus 6 is equal to 0 and 2x minus 3y plus 6 is equal to 0 and the origin. Can you please try? I can explain. You want the hint? Do you want the hint? No? Okay, very good. Go ahead. आया सबको? पॉइंट क्या आया? पॉइंट आई थिंक सबको आया. वेरी गुड. -24 by 5 comma -6 by 5. Superb. Yes, everybody is getting. I'm so happy. You are absolutely right. You know, you had to solve these two equations simultaneously. You can multiply this equation by 3. So you will get 3x plus 3y is equal to -18. उसके नीचे लिखो 2x minus 3y is equal to -6. Because signs are opposite, you add. So 5x is -24. So you get x as -24 by 5, which you substitute any one of the equations, and you will come to y, which is -6 by 5. So point is -24 by 5 comma -6 by 5. And the other point is origin 0, 0. तो इसका स्लोप निकाला. स्लोप y2 minus y1. So 0 minus -6 by 5 upon 0 minus -24 by 5. कितने आंसर्स के वैरायटीज है. लाइन पासिंग थ्रू द ओरिजिन है. ये आंसर किसका है हर्षाली? x माइनस 20y माइनस 19 इज इक्वल टू 0। अभी देखो एग्जाम में ना गलती आपसे होती है, गलती मेरे से होती है, गलती हर एक इंसान से होती है, बट थोड़ा ध्यान रखोगे ना तो अपनी गलती अपने को समझ जाएगी। हाउ इज द लाइन पासिंग थ्रू द ओरिजिन? So any line which is passing through the origin cannot have a constant term in the equation. तो मेरा 19 आया मतलब मेरा आंसर तो रॉन्ग है। You're getting what I'm saying, Harshali? Harshali? हाँ, very good. So you know when you make a mistake in the exam, not Harshali, it is for everybody. When you commit a mistake, if you are logical, you will know that you have made a mistake. अगर हमें पता चला कि हमने गलती की है तो एटलीस्ट हम लोग ढूंढ सकते हैं कहाँ की है। करेक्ट? आर यू गेटिंग इट? अभी किसका स्लोप 4 आया है? करेक्ट। Yes, Rutuja, absolutely right. No, sorry, beta. I'm so happy that you realized कि slope y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1 है, x है minus 24/5। अच्छा, ऐसा कोई है जिसका point ही नहीं आया है? Point सबको correct आया? Is the point right? Everybody got the right point, na? Minus 24/5, comma minus 6/5. Very good. Now, अपनी लाइन कैसी है? एक पॉइंट लाइन के ऊपर का ये है और दूसरा पॉइंट है ओरिजिन। मतलब मेरी लाइन ये भी पॉइंट से जाती है एंड ओरिजिन से भी जाती है। पकड़ लो कि मेरी लाइन ओरिजिन से जा रही है, तो इट इज इन द फॉर्म ऑफ y इज इक्वल टू mx। तो इसका स्लोप निकालो एंड y इज इक्वल टू स्लोप इनटू x इज द इक्वेशन। अभी स्लोप निकालने के लिए y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1, that is 0 minus minus 6/5 upon 0 minus minus 24/5. Correct? All of you are clear? Is equal to minus minus तो गया तो ऊपर आया 6/5, ऊपर आया 24/5। ये अभी सबका करेक्ट आया? हेलो? यस। सो स्लोप क्या है सबका? स्लोप 1/4। दैट्स राइट। सो इक्वेशन रहता है पासिंग थ्रू द ओरिजिन का y is equal to slope into x. So y is equal to 1/4 into x. मतलब x is 4y, that is x minus 4y is equal to 0 is the equation of the line. आया सबका? Very good. आया, very 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 good. चलो now the line through 2,4 and sum of the intercepts is 6. Find the equation. I think we have done this type of sum. So I will take something else. I have covered everything. ये मुझे बोलो। अगर ये स्क्वायर है, स्क्वायर, तो हाउ डू यू फाइंड अभी समझो AB is parallel to CD is parallel to x axis दिया, हाँ? तो what will be the slope of AC बोलो? क्या होगा slope AC? Superb, -1. Who said that? Very good, many got it. कैसे आएगा? If I take this further, this is an inclination of AC which is 135 degrees. So slope AC -1 है, मतलब मेरा slope BD आएगा +1. Correct? Product of the slopes is -1. Everybody clear? Similarly, if I give you an equilateral triangle ABC, what will be the, this is parallel to the x-axis, huh? What will be the slope of BC, bolo? What will be the slope of BC? 0, that's the right answer. What will be the slope of AB? Superb, square root of 3, because this inclination will be 60 degrees. And what is going to be the slope of AC? This will be 120 degrees. So what will be the slope of AC? Minus of root 3. Slope AC will be minus of root 3. Is that clear? I think I have covered everything from straight lines. Length of the perpendicular from the distance, from the origin, intercepts, rhombus, condition for parallel lines, perpendicular lines. Important sums are foot of the perpendicular. Aata hi hai every college exam mein. So find the equation of the altitude, median, perpendicular, bisector. I explained what is orthocenter, circumcenter, centroid, incenter. Different types of sums we did, passing through the point and parallel to x-axis, parallel to y-axis, inclination, equation of the line, passing through the origin. Ye karo last. Find equation of the line through the origin. Origin से दिया है and bisects 3x plus y is equal to 6. Between the coordinate axis. इसका लैंग्वेज समझो. अपनी लाइन कैसी है? एक मैटर है. एक सेकंड. अपनी लाइन है ना ओरिजिन से जाएगी एंड ये जो लाइन है 3x plus y is equal to 6 वो पहले ड्रॉ करते. फॉर 3x plus y is equal to 6 अगर तुम डायग्राम बराबर निकालोगे ना तो एनालिसिस बराबर होगा. सो इफ आई पुट y is equal to 0 आई गेट x as 2. मतलब एक पॉइंट है 2,0 and दूसरा है if I put x as 0 my y is 6. ये 0,6. ये है this line 3x plus 2y is equal to 6. अभी मेरी जो लाइन है ना वो जाती है ओरिजिन से एंड ये जो पार्ट है इसके मिड पॉइंट से. बाइसेक्स का मतलब ये जो है 2,0 एंड 0,6 का जो मिड पॉइंट है. दिस इज माय सॉरी एक्सक्यूज मी दिस इज नॉट वर्किंग प्रॉपर्ली बट ये मेरी लाइन है L. तो ये एक पॉइंट है 0,0 और ये है मिड पॉइंट ऑफ 20 एंड 0,6. क्या होगा इसका मिड पॉइंट बोलो? क्या होगा इसका मिड पॉइंट? x1 plus x2 upon 2. So 0 plus 2 upon 2 that is 1, 6 plus 0 upon 2 3. तो एक पॉइंट है 1,3 दूसरा पॉइंट है 0,0. सो अभी अपने को यू हैव टू फाइंड द इक्वेशन ऑफ द लाइन पासिंग थ्रू 1,3 and 0,0. तो स्लोप ही निकालना है बिकॉज द लाइन इज पासिंग थ्रू द ओरिजिन. स्लोप मिला की बस है. सो स्लोप है y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. तो स्लोप आ गया 3. सो इक्वेशन ऑफ द लाइन इज y is equal to 3x plus. Everybody clear? Yes, that's the right answer. Y is equal to 3x. Yes. So I have covered all the concepts of the chapter straight lines. Still, if you have any doubts or any difficulty, you're most welcome. Okay. Chalo, I will have a word with sir, and we will revise complex numbers too. Thank you and have a nice day. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye-bye. Thank you. Hello? Hello? Oh.